Hi, my name is Galen and I have ADD. What is ADD? I had no idea growing up. All I knew was that I was really struggling in school and I couldn't really focus on anything. I had to stay after school to get help, which didn't seem to help, which was very frustrating, and it just felt impossible to catch up. I had this vision for my life and it always felt out of reach for me. It got to the point where it was almost impossible for me to keep my grades up, and then it really started to affect my self-esteem. I knew something was wrong with me, my mom knew something was wrong with me, but we had no idea where to go. Seems like every psychiatrist was so quick to categorize me and check me off in this little box based off of my symptoms. And then my mom heard about AMN clinics. The one difference with AMN clinics is that I actually felt heard for the first time. It seems like people actually wanted to hear what I had to say, and they actually cared about what was going through my mind. They were treating me more like a person and less like a diagnosis. I started out extremely shy, timid, and not sure what the future would hold for me. And now I'm excelling in all of my classes. I have the best relationships I could have ever asked for, and more importantly, I have such a great sense of self. I was just like you. I was unhappy, I felt out of place, I felt lost, and there was so much uncertainty running through my life. If you're feeling like how I felt, I want to let you know that there is hope. And if I can get better, you can too.
Anything that I have to write down to do the cabins, to clean, which is a doggy daycare. I have to write any more down than if I have to do more than one, no matter if it's just 2 or 3. Motorized skills, things I just struggle with. Example, taking the mop off tie shoe. I couldn't tie them until I was 8. The problem is I still can't keep them tied today. Losing things, struggle. I have lost many things, everything you can probably think of. Next question, how do I do them better? For motorized skills, be patient. Put things in the same spot, whichever is key on a hang by the door, a wallet on the right side of my bed. Now how do I onto spatial motor problems, gross motor skills? I want to try to be patient. Now on to a special message. I run every day for a reason. To raise awareness to doing something for Steve, my psychologist. He didn't care what I was doing. He just wanted me to make a difference and believe in myself and be doing something. I still think about you whenever I need to talk about somebody, including the priest that may have abused me. Getting to see positives and negatives from each person. You tried to get me to see the positive and negatives from a priest. Anything, all statements. Seeing that the priest is dead, me to forgive him, and he was dead. He always saw the positive in things and taught me the most important thing. If somebody wants advice, they will ask for advice. NFL news. ANdre Hopkins signs with the Titans for a deal about $15 million. I believe like the Chiefs were offering about 10, and it was too big above their salary to offer him. The Chiefs always have a line, it seems like, since Patrick Mahomes has come into quarterback. My reaction is it was all the money route. Ryan Tannehill won't win a Super Bowl in his last year. Unlikely. Extremely unlikely. His final year of a Titan, and then he gets Will Lutz. Although I like him a lot as a prospect, his best is being Andrew Luck. Trent Green probably, just because I like him, or Colt McCoy, who made a lot of money during his career. Or could it be a Chase Daniels? You have to get lucky for being Chase Daniels. Your backup quarterback for Peyton Manning, Brady, Alex Smith, and Phillip Rivers. and Drew Brees for Chase Daniels. Chiefs looking to sign a long-term deal to Chris Jones. Some may Chiefs fans might not like it. I would explore the opportunity of trading him and try to get some deal done, maybe. Try to get his contract done. I would want 3 years. Instead, he wants 4 years. Jeffrey Simon says 90 for $4 million. Can we split it at 3 and pay him a little more the 3-year contract? He's going to be over 30 years old next offseason. The fact is, Chris Jones is 29. Chiefs offered their deal. If they decided trading him, I won't be the first one who goes on Sam Vaughan smack on trading him. I think there's a reason for both. Training camp questions. Speaking of Chris Jones, he is in the will they get it done? Chiefs All-Pro Chris Jones, long-term extension. Chiefs to complete sides terms. Who stands out at critical positions? Will there be any additions, injuries into the team? Whole couple of guys hurt. Position especially could send them into free agency. There also facts many veterans camps anyways. The bonus of the few extra days have not grind through the summer practices. The Chiefs remember signing defensive end Carlos Dunlap midway through the year. He ended up a solid rotation Super Bowl champion last year. He told Jeremy Fullerton he would be open to returning to the Chiefs this year. He's still a free agent. Given the team's edge potential, Dunlap reunion of an accusation other defensive end couldn't make sense. Ndoko Uzoma. I've got to figure out a way to get that name right. I don't think that's right. Second year defensive end, George Karlaftis projected.
Charles Amenahu.
Amenahu, a versatile free agent you could sign from the 49ers who plays both outside and inside. Who will merge the back end? Who will be secured? A bigger and unknown Casey would appear. Devon Smith re-signed with the Chiefs late in the offseason, following his worst year as a pro in Tampa Bay last season. The Chiefs possibly could use a backup, Lucas Nuang, who missed most of the year last year but started games for Casey. Meanwhile, third-round pick Juan Morris was rotated around the offensive line summer, meaning Chiefs might want to see how he develops on the right side. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam's Sports Report and Sam's Mental Health Day. Damian Lillard, did he get traded yet or not yet?
Not yet. He did request a trade.
Okay. And we, of course, have the NBA draft go on. Who's the number 1 draft pick overall?
Victor Wembanyama.
He's going to be. He's supposed to be the only nominous player since LeBron James.
He's the biggest. He's the best prospect since LeBron.
So the last overall anonymous pick.
Yeah.
It's LeBron James.
Well, yeah, he was definitely guaranteed to go number 1. I mean, 7'5" with handles and range. I just wonder how he'll do in this league, but it's not traditions.
I mean, we're gonna go most likely, and even if he's not, it doesn't mean he'll be a failure. Although, probably didn't win a championship, he'll probably be a failure in the eyes of being the number 1 pick. But he won't be LeBron James, most likely not.
No.
So that's that, and have we really had anything else go on? Well, Kobe Brown. I mean, I'm going to give you some local prospects and see if you know anything about him. But